Have you ever noticed? One of Thanos' strongest children actually had one of the most brutal endings in the entire MCU. At the beginning, Cull Obsidian went head-to-head with Tony Stark. At that time, Iron Man could barely hold him back. Then at the critical moment, Wong suddenly opened a portal. He sent Cull Obsidian straight into the freezing cold vacuum of space. And in the process, his arm was sliced clean off. But not long after, Cull Obsidian returned with a mechanical arm attached. Soon after that, he clashed with Bruce Banner in the Hulkbuster armor. The two fought across the battlefield non-stop. In the end, Cull Obsidian was dragged straight into Wakanda's energy shield. His body was burned alive inside the barrier's flames. But that still wasn't the worst part. When the past version of Thanos arrived in the future timeline with his army, Cull Obsidian entered the battle once again. And this time, his fate was even more tragic. Captain America slammed him with Mjolnir first. Then Drax attacked him from behind. A second later, Spider-Man flipped him onto the ground. And finally, Ant-Man stepped down on him with one massive stomp. That completely ended his life. But on the other side, most people completely missed another important detail. When Thanos prepared to kill Iron Man, his attitude was clearly different from how he treated everyone else. Because Tony was one of the very few people Thanos truly respected. After all, Tony actually managed to make him bleed.
I am your respecto, Stark.
More importantly, it seemed like Thanos had known about
Dark.
You know me?
I do. You're not the only one cursed with knowledge.
And when Thanos finally moved to kill Tony, he did something very unusual. He activated the power of multiple Infinity Stones at the same time. A lot of people assumed he simply wanted to kill Tony faster, because if Thanos had only severely injured him like before, Doctor Strange could still have used the Time Stone to reverse the damage. He might even have brought Tony back to life. But once the Infinity Stones themselves were used directly, the situation became completely different, especially when combining the Power Stone with the Reality Stone. That level of destruction was practically absolute death. Maybe even time itself couldn't reverse it anymore.